of people are more eager to hear my message than I am nervous to share it. Speaking from that
Yeah, I
place.
love that because yeah, that it is true. And I believe that to be true, but there's something in my body that's always like, this is terrifying. We're being chased by a bear.
Well,
So I'm working.
let's shift that one right away, because that's an old habit and it becomes an old familiar quote unquote, as you said, safe story. It's not who you are. It's just an old
No.
program. So go like this with your hands. And I want you to talk from where you are to the hand. This is one of the hands is the one that's compelling, telling, welling, that one, okay? And the other one is the one that, oh, I'm holding on to all my trauma. I'm not good enough. Why people like me? I'm just getting started. I never taught a group before. All this. Well, actually, there's something you do. Let's see it as a conversation between the two parts of you, the hand
Okay.
and the hand that knows and the hand that's scared. Which one talks first?
This is the scared hand. This is the hand that knows.
Okay. Let's hear the one that's scared first talk. I want to, but I'm scared because, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I want to, but I'm scared. And I think ultimately I'm scared of success. I'm scared I won't be able to keep up. Once I know I put my message out there and my gift, that people are going to receive it. And the real fear is that I won't be able to manage that. And I'm going to let people down. That's what this side is saying.
Yeah. So that's the fear. Now the other hand speaks. And this one says, I heard what you said. And let's have the active listening. This is what I heard you say. I heard you say that.
Okay. So I heard you say that you're afraid, and you're afraid of success, and you're afraid that once things do start to really populate and increase for you, you're not going to be able to keep up. You're not going to be able to manage that process.
And I want to acknowledge in you 3 key strengths that you're ignoring that you really need to own. You have the ability to, the three key words now. The right hand is telling the left hand.
Okay, so I want to acknowledge you of 3 things. What did you say again?
3 key words that people get about you when you speak. You're wise, whimsical, and warm, or maybe
Okay.
something like that.
3 key words that people, when they hear me talk or see me talk, they feel calm, they feel cared for, and they feel very just hopeful.
So that's the audience. And now the right hand is telling the left hand, you, Tiffany, when you speak, you are, and I'm suggesting wise, whimsical, and warm, but you use your version of what keywords that the right hand tells the left hand.
And I say that?
Yeah, exactly what I
Okay,
said.
so you, Tiffany, when you speak, people perceive you as caring and calming, and you give them hope, and wise is in there too. Like, I've been told that a lot.
So this is very interesting hearing you speak like this, because every time I've asked you, you've done the same thing. It's not right or wrong. It's just a habit. Instead of saying you are this, you think people perceive you as this. So we want to reach the next level of ownership, because you haven't fully owned it. You're still talking about it as others notice, but not that you're noticing. So I'm noticing that. And so this is great. We're recording this because you're getting it. I'm giving you possibly some of your own medicine.
Yeah, and I need it.
So the right hand speaks to the left hand and says, hey, these are the gifts you have that you have not acknowledged up until now. And now name those 3 gifts that you have, saying those you have. Yeah, go ahead. These are the 3 gifts
So hey, these are the gifts that you have and you are not acknowledging.
Right.
You are caring, you are calming, and you give people hope, and you are wise.
Excellent. Now you're on a roll. You can't stop. This is good. So you're caring, you're calming, you give people hope, and you're wise. This is great. Now let go of the hand and simply say to me these words. When I speak.
When I speak.
I'm caring.
I'm caring. I'm calming.
Say it as though you believe it. I notice now with your head and your body language, I got to catch you on this one. The word said I'm caring, but your head went no. Your head
Oh,
went no.
wow.
Yes. I caught you. So now you're going to say, I'm caring, as though you're affirming it. So the head doesn't
Okay.
go one way. So we're shifting the pattern from inside out in a very swift, succinct way. So you'll see this on the video. So this is great that we're able to do this, because we wouldn't want you to have a perfect at the end, maybe, but now the perfectly imperfect, show all the rawness, the wounds, the negativity, let it come out. Great. Let's exaggerate that for a minute. Say I'm caring, as though you didn't believe it with your head. Really make it ridiculous, like a Monty Python script.
I'm caring. I'm
No,
caring.
not, yes, you are, but it doesn't show. Now I am caring with the head showing it.
I am caring. I'm
Notice the
caring.
difference. Yeah,
I'm
it's like you're
caring.
facing frontal. Your eyes aren't rolling in different directions as though you didn't believe it. And there's an affirmation, almost like the head is a hammer, but instead of it being a hard hammer, it's an affirmative move. I move in the direction that I'm going. My intentions, my intonations, my words, my gestures are all moving frontally. So that's someone that can be trusted. I'm caring and I show it. Great. And the next one, I'm calming. I'm still with a different
I'm
gesture,
calming.
body language. So it's a calming, it's a softening in the voice, it's a slowing. Go ahead, be calming.
I am calming and
Now
bring
notice when you
ease
said
to
it that
people.
time. Oh my goodness. Um, Notice the difference between this and the next. Say these words exactly the way I'm saying them and notice what I'm doing. I'm calming. What did I do with the intonation at the end of the sentence?
Like I'm calming, like you went up, or
Like
like
it
like
turned
you're
into a question.
questioning. Yeah, like you're
Exactly. So
questioning.
now we want to send the sound, the intention, the words down through the base of the spine, like a fiery, heartfelt intention, fear, through the base of your spine towards the center of the molten earth, in a feeling of calming. The words, the sounds, the gestures go down. Go ahead.
I'm calming.
Even more so, let's do it with the fingers actually coming down, because your fingers started to awaken to it, but I didn't get the full embodiment and ownership. I'm calming.
I'm calming.
Didn't that feel more calming when the hands are calming, when they look calming, when they're going like this? It looks like they're curious, but they don't look calming. So I'm calming. So your
I am
gestures are now
calming.
matching your words. Your visual gestures are matching the verbal words, and the verbal, vocal, and visual are all in a lion's chordal movement. So this is great. We're making some amazing progress. This is such a powerful exercise. And once you
It
finish the
really is. I
exercise,
love it.
it's one of my favorites I share with people. And the next one, I give people hope, a different gesture, a different intonation, a different quality of voice production with those words.
I give people hope.
Yeah. And now notice the difference between what you did, which is you went to a point and you stopped. Let's exaggerate that so you see what you did. I give people hope. You stopped. Okay, let's see what you see. You exaggerated this time. Go ahead.
I give
Same
people
thing,
hope.
exaggerate. Now that you did what I was going to ask you to do next, what did you do that time? You actually took it further. Instead of stopping, you kept going, which is exactly what I was going to ask you to do next. So you're getting how this exercise works. We're deepening the sound, we're following through. We're extending the gestures, we're going further than you're used to in your thinking, speaking, actions, and interactions. And
Love
finally,
it.
when I speak, I'm wise. I share my wisdom when I speak.
I hear my wisdom when I speak.
You hear your wisdom, but also I deliver it. I share my wisdom.
I share my wisdom when I speak.
Now that was different. That time when you said it, what I noticed was your head held a poised pose, and you held that presence for a moment, and it felt much more believable. I share my wisdom when I speak. You feel that, so that presence came through by holding that posture. So really powerful exercise for you to practice daily in the mirror.
I love
Write
it.
it down, say it out loud. And now you're in the zone. Now, when you're in the zone, now you can present about your upcoming course, maybe just another 2 minutes, but this version is going to be you being in your body and showing what you're telling. So we'll put the three together first, and then without any hesitation, I'm not going to stop you. You'll go further. So it would be something like this. I'm caring. I'm calming. I give people hope. And I'm wise. I share my wisdom. So I have something really exciting to share with you. So we go right from that without a hesitation. So you're first getting yourself in that zone, and then you're in the state through which you're infectious, contagious, and people want to hear what you have to say. So your version of those 3 keywords and go right into it. Obviously, when you're speaking, you're not going to be saying that to people on the video, I'm caring, I'm calming, and to people who
Right.
I'm wise. That's what you do just before you get on stage or before you present. So do that with me
Okay.
live because it's an exercise, and go right into the presenting. Go ahead.
Okay. I am caring. I am calming. I give people hope. And when I speak, I am wise. I speak words of wisdom. I'm caring. I
Now
am
you
calm.
yep, calming, give people hope, and I'm wise. Now you go right into the presentation because you're in the zone. Now, hello everyone, welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tiffany, and I'm your emotional care coach. And then I keep going.
Yes, you do. You do what you did in
And,
those 2
and that's
minutes.
where I'm like, what do I talk about? So I need to come up with some of my own topics or some kind of sequence that helps me feel more confident that I'm not just freestyling. I think that's what
Okay, so
has
I'm
me
going to give you
stumble.
a template you can follow for anything you present, particularly when you're presenting a speech or introducing a class. The template is the following. In the beginning, you just acknowledge the space, how wonderful it is to share the space with you. I'm feeling touched that you have come here to be here with me today, taking time in your day to hear about my upcoming course. Some of you are here. I know you've been working with me one-on-one. Others, it's your first time. You've been invited by your friends, or you've been drawn to see this particular video. I'm very excited about beginning to offer some group classes coming up. And in this short little video here, what you can count on from me is by the end of this little introduction, you'll have a sense whether this is something that would be beneficial for you. In this course, I'm going to be taking all the different ways that a number of us have been dealing with trauma in our lives, and first to identify it, and then in the next class, what we're going to be doing is to unravel some of these patterns, which then will help you find ways to be more calming and caring and sharing your wisdom and giving hope to people in your life. By the end of the course, you'll come away with a whole transformability to be in that fulfilled beingness that you've been wanting for so long. I'm offering a webinar, a Zoom session to give you some question and answers to be handled in the next week, and you're welcome to join me on that one. And those of you that simply want to connect with me directly, I'm happy for that to happen. Here's how you reach me. Such a thrill to share this with you. So that's my version. You know, I'm good at speaking on behalf of others, but now your version with that template. Acknowledge space, acknowledge audience, what you can count on for me. This is what we're going to be doing. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe the 4 corners of the online. That's really cool because you can make points without having to use graphics. It's a cool way of using this space. And here's how you can hear from me, hear from you. So your version of that.